Day 6, and the social services food boxes have finally been released. I'm teamed up with Neil Matheson, director of the Guardian Angel program, and Walter McWilliams, a teacher and Rotarian, two great guys to share this experience with. We load up the vehicle, a Ukrainian-built four-wheel drive ambulance called a UAZ, with a load for Mogilev, and head out with our driver and an interpreter. We will be delivering both Guardian Angel boxes as well as some of the food and laundry soap to families recommended by social services. The vehicles are packed tight, and we need to make small holes for us to squeeze into for the trip. On our way, we cross a river where, even though the ice is melting and breaking up, there are many people out ice fishing. Mogilev is the third largest city in Belarus, with a population of over 350,000, and is the capital of the Mogilev Voblast, or province. Our first delivery is to a teenager with diabetes. He and his mother live in this subsidized rooming house. Inside, the halls are dark and narrow. The residents share common kitchens and bathrooms. He and his mother live in a small room of no more than 14 by 12 feet. The bicycle and boxes we deliver take over a substantial part of the room. We have brought more test strips for the glucometer that Neil had given him previously, and Neil explains the importance of testing his sugar and being very careful what he eats. Neil explains that he is important to us and his guardian angels in Canada, and that only by being diligent will he stay strong and healthy. Outside the next building, there are two girls playing. They're curious about these foreigners, and we give them some bubbles to play with. At our next delivery, a 9th floor window gives us a bird's eye view of a market across the street. Inside the building, brightly colored walls decorate the elevator landing, while the hallways are dark, with badly damaged flooring. We notice that someone has started to install a fire alarm system in the building. It's hard for us to imagine a building of this size without any modern safety features. Our next delivery is to a house with a mother, daughters, and granddaughters, all trying to make ends meet by living together. This section of Mogilev is much like Chelsea, with its muddy roads and homes without running water. We did, however, find this tribute to an English rock band painted on the side of a shed. Back in Chelsea, we're making great headway, as the gym was now over half empty. We reloaded the truck and drove to a small town outside of Chelsea called Voynili, where we continued our deliveries. Voynili has a population of a few hundred people and only mud streets. Outside of town, at the end of one of those roads, we delivered a food box to this lovely old couple. This is the road beyond their home. and this is the road we drove to get there. Imagine heading to town this way to get food and supplies. We delivered a bicycle at our last guardian angel stop for the day. When the boy's father, who was already overwhelmed with what we had brought, saw the bicycle, he said, "Oh, Vladimir, you should be dancing to have such a beautiful thing happen."